Welcome to HousingWire's Demo Day on Demand. I'm Allison LaForgia, managing editor of HousingWire's Content Studio, and this is where HousingWire spotlights the most innovative technology companies in housing and mortgage, giving our audience a front row seat to real product demos from the teams building the tools that move our industry forward. In this session, we're featuring Cotality, a leader in property intelligence, transforming complex data relationships into clear, actionable insights. Cotality empowers mortgage professionals with the answers they need to make critical decisions deliberately. Stick around after the demo. We'll dive into a short conversation where I'll ask the questions that help you connect the dots between their tech and your business needs. In this Cotality demo, Erin will be taking us through OneHomeowner. OneHomeowner makes long-term client connections easy. It's an intuitive, branded platform that helps you be your client's trusted home management resource before and after the sale. Deliver timely content, gain insights, and stay top of mind for years, strengthening your professional sphere. Erin, take us through the demo of OneHomeowner.
Well, thank you. I am super excited to present OneHomeowner to you today. This is an amazing solution for any loan originator in the industry. And what OneHomeowner does that I believe makes it the stickiest engagement tool out there to increase in retention, referrals, as well as nurturing prospective new clients is that it's a full homeowner hub for every client that's added in here. And it's more than just a financial report. What OneHomeowner does amazingly well is help your clients, in addition to saving money, they can also manage their home and build wealth. And I want to show you how that works. So what you're looking at right now is an actual OneHomeowner report. And this report is white labeled to your branding. So everything is going to come to your clients personally from you with your branding on it. It also positions all of your partners down here at the bottom. So if you have a real estate partner, a title partner, an insurance agent partner, they can also be represented within that report as well. But let's talk about the actual content that's going to be delivered to your clients every single month. There's a whole lot of email engagement. There's going to be texting engagement moving forward as well. But the first thing is that managing the property. So anytime a client clicks into their hub with this really sticky content, you're going to see a lot of things here within managing that property. Over here, they can actually search for service providers, and these can be service providers that we have already vetted for your client. They're located within usually a 5-mile radius of the client. They've been vetted for great Google reviews as well as a website. But you can also, as a loan originator, your agents as well can recommend their own service providers. And best of all, your client can favorite their own providers as well. But you'll quickly see that more than just saving money through a possible purchase or refinance, we're actually telling your client other things that they might need to do, like changing filters on a heater as it starts to get colder, reviewing their heating bill, tracking those reports, and then you've actually got inventory items in here that they might need to actually upgrade. So this is really designed to be their portal for everything that they would need to do for their property. Yes, it helps them save money when they're ready to do a purchase or refi, but it goes much deeper than that. And if your client clicks over here into their actual property, you're going to see some really unique features to that OneHomeowner hub. We're actually tracking all of the appliances they have. We're reminding them of everything that they might need to do. They can actually load documents in here, like closing documents, home warranties, insurance documents, receipts, because as a homeowner, how often have you lost a receipt for something that can automatically be loaded into this hub? Something else you'll see that's really unique about OneHomeowner is the ability to take an inventory of all your systems and your appliances. And if there's something that needs to be done with that appliance, it's really easy right here to forecast those future repairs that they're going to need to make as well. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, how is your client at the closing going to get all of that inventory into their homeowner hub so that we can send those reminders out to them from you? That's what makes it so sticky. Don't worry, there's lots of ways that that can happen. Your client can take 45 minutes and scan all the barcodes on their appliances. Virtually every system and appliance in our house has a barcode on it. It takes them 45 minutes. You might be thinking to yourself, well, my client might not do that. That's okay. If you're closing on a new purchase, partner with your real estate agent. At that final walkthrough, have them do it for them. But this is where they can really manage the life cycle of that appliance, what's going on with it, all of that information. And best of all, we even have a done for you version of this for $149. We will actually send somebody out to that homeowner's home. And again, you can partner with your agent on that cost. They can do it at the final walkthrough, or the homeowner can pay $149, a one-time charge for someone to come out and do all that for them. What I love about this is it creates the most sticky content for your client. So again, they've got their inventory. They've got things in here like documents that they won't have to worry about. They have those service providers that they're going to want to reach out to. So anytime that they want to pull up a service provider, figure out what they need to get done next. And all of this is going to be branded with really unique educational content for them as well. So that's number one. Managing your home, searching for those service providers, vetting recommended local service providers for them that have those good Google reviews, that have a great website, but also them being able to save their favorite service providers and you being able to recommend your own. Number two, that's really unique about One Homeowner is the building wealth section where they're able to take that equity. Again, we don't just provide one AVM, we provide 3 AVMs for that client. And we show them again what that average home value is, but your client can actually update that value for you. And they can reach out to you and your agent professional to edit that value as well. But what's really cool about this is the ability to see potential remodeling improvements. And because One Homeowner has access to all this amazing Cotality data, we're actually able to provide what that return on investment might be for that next home improvement that they're actually looking to do. This is a really unique way to look on building wealth on that property. What are the things that they want to do in addition to recommending those service providers? So if they're thinking about, putting in a kitchen remodel, anything that they might want to do, we're able to put in whatever that kitchen remodel or item is that they want to do. And then they can actually go in here. They can put in how many square feet that remodel might be, what type of it is, and we can even break down the estimate. But again, it's not just the estimate down to the nails and bolts of that remodel. It's actually what that return on investment is going to be as well. And best of all, reaching out to you to get that cash out refi or HELOC opportunity. So we're providing all of that information for your client to build wealth in their property and manage their property. And then again, all those important details when they do get ready to do another purchase or refi, all of that is going to come back to you as well. Now, keep in mind, we're going to pull in their rate, and any rates that are green mean, hey, this is a great opportunity for you to save time and money on your mortgage. And with the rate drops that are predicted this fall, any client that you've closed in the last few years is going to start looking at these rates, plus the emails and texts that we're going to be able to send out to your clients on your behalf to see all this amazing information to re-engage back to you. Remember, average client forgets about their loan officer within 1 year of closing on that new property. So again, maybe right now, if they just purchased or refinanced, they're not thinking about that. That's why we have that manage your home section. That's why we have that building wealth section and all that really sticky information. But you don't want to them to forget about you when they are ready to do that. So again, all of that information is in each hub that is created. All we need is your client's name and their property address and an email to send these reports out. Very dynamic content. We're constantly improving all the stickiness that's going to be in here within their homeowner hub. But the last thing I want to show you is how you're going to manage your account. And there are integrations with this that can pull in information from your loan operating system to deliver the most accurate report. There's also integrations to push this back into your CRM as well. So we can talk about that. But let's talk about opportunity. Let's talk about what's going on with your clients, people that are likely to sell, people that have a high level of appreciation. We're going to identify all of those opportunities for you. And then you're actually going to be able to see all of your clients' engagement in each of the hubs that have been created, everything your client is doing. And this can actually drive back into your CRM for you as well. If you want to go down into your hubs, remember every single hub can have a advisor attached to it. So you can work with as many real estate agents, insurance agents, and other people on that property. Invite additional hub members in, like the insurance agent and real estate agent that are tied to that actual transaction. There's no cost to do that for your clients. And we even have branded landing pages that you can use to capture new business. So anytime a client comes to one of those landing pages, again, I'll show you what this works like. There's actually QR codes for it as well. Your client's actually going to be able to come in and opt in to getting a home report from you as well. What I love most about this is it creates the most sticky relationship with the client. So you absolutely want to add all of your past clients. You want to add in your sphere of influence because they are going to love getting those hubs from you as well. And of course, any pre-approvals or prospects that you're actively working with right now can also get that full homeowner hub experience from you with all that sticky content in it. Maybe some of your clients don't use it for everything on their hub, but the stickier it becomes, the more often they're in here and the less likely they are to forget about you when they are ready to do that next purchase or refi, or when they're ready to introduce you to a new client.
Arian, what an absolutely fantastic tool. Thank you for taking us through how One Homeowner is allowing originators to maintain lifelong connections with their clients. So I have to ask you, is there any fee for an originator's clients to use this really amazing platform?
No fees at all. Homeowners get this hub free from their loan officer. And again, that's what's most important. Think about it. Our banks have portals. There's so many portals out there, and we want to keep our clients away from those things like Zillow. So this is your opportunity to set up any homeowner with a hub at no cost to them whatsoever, and to create the most personalized relationship and personalized content as possible.
That is fantastic. And what type of homeowner activity can an originator track in the platform?
Yeah, I showed that a little bit, but I'll go back in here. So you're actually able to see all of your hubs and exactly what your clients have been doing within that dashboard. That activity is crucial. And again, we're going to send notifications as well on what they're doing. But the average client is spending 3 minutes every time they go into that hub. And we're constantly directing them back into these hubs through email and coming soon text messages on high intent activity, so that you can see exactly what they're doing for that proactive outreach.
And can specific service providers be recommended to a homeowner?
They can. So obviously, one homeowner has vetted professionals within their area. Like I said, those professionals have good Google reviews. They have an active website. They've already been vetted, but we know that a loan originator, as well as your partners like insurance agents and real estate agents, are actually going to have their own service providers that you want to recommend. So you're easily able to go in here and add your own service providers, and then your homeowner can actually recommend service providers that they like and favorite their favorite professionals. And who hasn't wondered, well, who was that window guy that did our windows, or the plumber that we favorited, and I can't remember their name, and I'm looking it up in my cell phone and I can't find it. All of that can be added in here, not only by the originator, by your advisor partners like agents and insurance agents, as well as by the homeowner.
That is fantastic. I know many of people who've been looking for the name of the painter, the tile guy, who they talked to for what at a couple years ago. This is an absolutely amazing platform. Erin, thank you for joining me today. And to our audience, for more information about Cotality's One Homeowner solution, click the link below.
Thank you.